Welcome to Motivating Matters with Blessing Fort-Ike. In this video, I discuss how to boost children's self-esteem. Self-esteem is the way one feels about himself, positive or negative. Healthy self-esteem is feeling good about oneself. It's having confidence and satisfaction in oneself. I've come to realize that children with healthy self-esteem tend to feel good about themselves. They don't easily give up. They know how to work around their mistakes. And I think it's a good thing to inculcate into our children. It's important we boost their esteem because healthy self-esteem can make them succeed in life. As parents, as educators, if we are very, very observant, sometimes it is easy to know a child that have healthy self-esteem. It's easy to know a child that feels good about himself and the ones that do not. You will notice that children with healthy self-esteem, they feel loved and accepted. They feel confident and proud about what they can do. They believe in themselves. They are able to try out new things. These are children with healthy self-esteem. While on the other hand, children with low self-esteem, they are hard on themselves. They doubt their ability. They feel that other people are better than them. And they tend to focus on their failures than their successes. These are things you see from children, you notice from children. If you are very observant, you'll be able to know, oh, this one has a very healthy self-esteem. This one is still working on his self-esteem. So, however, no matter what the case is, it can be boosted. You can boost their self-esteem. You can make them have healthy self-esteem. So what are some of the things you can do to boost your child's self-esteem? The first thing I would say is that teach them how to do things for themselves. Let them learn how to do things for themselves. Teach them and give them time to practice until mastery. Don't be too hasty to say, I've taught you this several times, do it now. No, you can teach them over and over again. Let them practice over and over again and let them do it for themselves until they master it. Once they can do it for themselves, they will feel good about themselves, which is healthy self-esteem. Just as little as holding a cup of water and drinking it by a 1-year-old can make that 1-year-old feel good about themselves right from small. So you just, instead of you helping the child to drink water, teach the child how to hold the cup and drink the water by his or herself. Just learning to button shirts and they're able to button for a 2 years old, a 3 years old, they'll be so happy, they'll feel satisfied, and it will help their esteem. Learning an instrument can help them. So just let them learn things for themselves and give them room to practice. Another thing you can do is, I will say, praise effort and perseverance. What do I mean? Avoid focusing on the end. Avoid focusing on the results. Give children room to practice. Celebrate the means. Celebrate the progression. Celebrate the advancement of your child. Doing this, we empower children to do things for themselves. We empower them to want to try out new things. When you do this, when they know that they will not be condemned if they make mistakes, even if they don't get to the results. And in return, it will boost their self-image, their self-esteem. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying. Let's say a child is solving a mathematical question, and the child solved meticulously from beginning to the end. The child was getting each step, and he got to the end, and the child didn't get the answer right. Instead of saying that you got it wrong, just put a dot as a teacher on it, and call the child and celebrate the child. I love the way you solve this mathematical question step by step. You follow the process. That is very nice. So, this final answer is not correct. Let's see what you did wrong. You tell the child, oh, I know, it's like you forgot that this is supposed to be a regrouping, so you're supposed to carry the tent to the other side. So that's why this answer was wrong. You correct the child. The child feels good about himself. Next time, the child will not be scared to try the mathematical questions given to him. The child will follow suit, and you'll be surprised that he will get to that point and he'll be able to get the correct answer. Or let's say a child has been practicing for 5 minutes. Maybe the child is you enroll your child in a musical lesson, classes, and the child, when it's time to practice, the child will just practice for 5 minutes. You've been correcting and talking. If you notice that the child make a progression, made an effort to practice longer, commend the child. Maybe you want the child to practice for 1 hour and the child was able to practice for 30 minutes. Commend the child. You say, I can see that you are practicing for longer hours these days. Keep it up, and you can do more. You can increase to 40 minutes. You can increase to 30 minutes. The child has not gotten to that 1 hour, which is the end of your of the goal. However, celebrate the process, the progress that the child has made. By so doing, the child will be encouraged to try more. One thing you can do to boost your child's self-esteem is, I would say, be patient with them while correcting them. Don't use harsh words on them. Just if you want to make a correction, go straight to the correction. Don't use words like lazy, shabby, sluggish. These words have a way of sinking deep into them and affecting their esteem, affecting the way they feel about themselves. If you want to correct a mistake, go ahead and correct mistakes. Instead of saying lazy, you can say, I know you are hardworking, you can do this. Don't settle for less. Instead of saying shabby, you can say, I know you are very meticulous, you can do this. Just use the positive words to encourage them, to boost their esteem, to make them want to do this, to make them want to take the correction that you are making. Another thing you can do, I will say, you be a role model of healthy self-esteem. Let's say you're going through one challenge or the other. Be optimistic about looking for solution. Don't focus on the challenge. I did not say pretend. Acknowledge your fears. Acknowledge your anxiety. Acknowledge the present, the problem, but let them see you walk with positive mindset, with positive vibes to look for solution to that particular problem. They will know that whenever I'm faced with any challenge, whenever I'm faced with any problem, I ought to be optimistic about it. I ought to look for solution instead of backing out, because they are learning from us. Another thing you can do is that you encourage them to try out new things. This is very important. Encourage them to try out new things. Instead of them focusing their energy on what they already know how to do very well, because sometimes children will just keep doing what they know how to do. It's good. Let them continue, but tell them how they can portion their time to do what they already know how to do and time to try out new things. This way can boost their self-esteem, because when they try out new things and they feel and they see that they can succeed in it, they will want to try more. It makes them feel confident. It makes them feel capable. Another thing you can do is that teach them how to help out within the community in which they are being raised. Let them help out. Allow them to help out. When children see that what they do to help out within the community in which they live matters a lot, they will want to do. They will want to help out, and as they do that, it boosts their self-esteem, it boosts their confidence of things that they can do. As little like sending a 2-year-old on errands in the home boosts their self-esteem. So give them chance to help out within the community, in the school, in the home, in the church. Let them help out. Just a preteen helping out the younger ones to do homework, to do things, to teaching them different things can boost their esteem. They see that we are appreciated. What I do matters. They will want to do it. Another thing I will say is that teach them what God's word says about them. It's very important. They need to know what God says about them. It has a way of boosting their esteem. And what other gift is better than knowing who God says you are? So teach them. When you practice these things with them, you teach them things, their self-esteem will be boosted. So I will say, no matter what, try out these things and you will not regret. You did. So I believe you've gotten 1 or 2 tips on how you can boost your child's self-esteem. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and please share with your contacts. I will see you in the next video.